Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am jumping right into my weekly spread in my bullet journal, and as you guys can tell, it is Star Wars month. So the first spread has Leia and Han Solo, and I am just going to be using my Crayola markers for this one. And yes, I know that this color makes them look extremely sunburnt. I know, but I do revisit this sort of at the end of the video, and it made it a lot better. When I tested this color out, for some reason I didn't think it looked as bad, and then when I put it on their faces, I'm like, oh my god, it's like 10 shades too dark for them. And so now I'm just coloring in a little bit by little bit with the markers. I'm trying to leave some white space just because I don't want to marker overload it at that point. But then you guys will see what I do with the background. It's extreme marker overload. And so, yep, I'm just coloring it in. Because you see, when you go over the marker, it causes those dark spots where you go over, and I really don't like that. But later on, kind of when it dries a little bit, it doesn't look as bad. And so yeah, I'm just going over it. I didn't like all that white space in his hair, and because for some reason I didn't like this color, I decided to put more of it on him, because that makes sense, and now he looks like an orange. But anyway, now I'm just writing the dates down in this banner, and I did pre-sketch everything just because I wanted to work on something while I was at my parents' this weekend, and it was May the 4th, and I just felt like doodling, so I got it all prepped, and I figured I would film my coloring of it in. And I really love this technique for letters. You pretty much just write it with a marker and then trace the outline with a thinner pen. I like using the Microns, and I just love how it looks. And here at this page is why I love the Scribbles That Matter bullet journal. I get to test out my colors, and it's perfect. I tested these 3 colors. I like how they looked, and so this gave me so much anxiety for a few minutes. I was like, what am I doing? I'm adding all this marker. I was sure that it was gonna bleed through, but it didn't. I was so surprised because I really went over, right there where I go over the blue with the purple, yeah, I really went over it. But no, it didn't even bleed. I will never get another bullet journal that is not Scribbles That Matter. But yeah, so these 3 colors, I just kind of pulled them out of the box. I'm like, these will probably work. I tested them out, and I just began painting. Or coloring, markering, I'm not sure. But yeah, just went over each color a few times, and no rhyme or reason to this madness. I honestly hated it the entire time that I was doing it, and you will see there's a what do you call it? There's a point in which it starts to look good, and it's not right now. But I will point it out to you because even while I was editing this video, I'm like, that's where I started liking it. Because right now it looks like a mess. It looks like a child just took marker and decided to go to town on this page. And yeah, I don't know. The entire time I was doing it, I was like, why am I filming this? I can't show this to anyone. Why am I doing this to my beautiful bullet journal? But I don't know. I'm looking at it now, and I really like it. And now I want to do more of this. I want to completely color my pages. But okay, so I will show you guys the rest of my month once I finish it. I have that one page that you guys just saw that is my workout page and my social media tracking page. And okay, I think that spot that I was telling you about is about to be here. When I started adding these white stars and scribbles and those shooting star things, it all just brought it together somehow. And it started looking, I don't know, I really liked it. It was just a moment. I feel like it was right there, right there. That's where I started liking it. No, it was maybe down to when I was going down the side, right there. Anyway, it was in between like those few seconds that just passed, I'm like, yeah, this doesn't look as bad. I don't know why I just did one page at first. I figured, like, if I really hate it, I was gonna, I don't know, I couldn't leave it blank. That would be weird if I left the other side blank. I don't know, I might have just glued it together. But no, because I don't want to glue pages together. Because the little numbers in the bottom, like, someone would know if I like, glued a page together. For the second page, I was a lot more loose with it. I was like, yeah, I got this. I got it now. And so I just scribbled those colors everywhere, and I went over, and there was a place in the bottom of the page where I really went over it too many times, like right there with that dark purple, and the paper started like maybe pulling up a little bit, but when I flipped it on the other side, it was perfectly fine. These pages are magic. They are amazing. I cannot recommend this bullet journal enough to anyone. And the pages are a little wet, but I don't think the colors, what do you call it, like, I don't think I got any on my arm, or like, blended them, I don't know, I have no idea what that word is right now. But now I'm just going in with my gel pen, and I try to not space my little dots evenly, because otherwise it looks, I don't know, it looks too uniform, and the space isn't like that, I imagine, I don't think so. And so I kind of just do a bunch of big dots and then a cluster of little dots, and I just went crazy with it. And you see, like, before those white dots were there, it did not look good at all. And this is where I'm like, this isn't totally white, because he's kind of see-through. So I decided to go over their skin with this gel pen, and it just lightened it up so much, and now they don't look like, apples, oranges, tomatoes, like, they don't look like, oh, they just look perfect. Thank you. I'm so happy that Han and Leia look semi-normal now. They look pretty darn cute, actually. And I didn't know what to do with her robe dress or his sleeves, because hers is white, and then his is like a beigeish, yellowish, creamish kind of color, and I didn't have a color like that, and I didn't want to go in with a yellow and just totally ruin it, so I just left it the color of the page. And now I'm just writing Mother's Day. Here I was thinking it would be this really cute script font, and I don't love it, but it's okay. It just is what it is. I added some like thicker lines on the downstrokes to kind of make it a little more interesting, and then I added some color around. I thought the gray was really boring for Mother's Day, so I added some purple too, and it's just kind of boring overall, but it's okay. And now I am just dividing my days in work, and I don't want to call it personal just because it's like things for the house too, so I just kind of left it blank and did another color. So this I put work, and then I did the outline like I did in May. I think I'm doing that next, yes. And then I drew a line with a lighter marker, and that's what I will check off, like this, actually. And then my other, like my other section, I did another color, and that's going to be things like grocery shopping, or like going to Barnes & Noble, and I wanted to make sure that this was work, just this line, so that's why that arrow is there, because I couldn't just figure that out on my own. And yeah, so I do that a lot. See, I told you I do that a lot in my last video. And now I was going to do but anyway. I seriously do that a lot. I need to stop doing that. So now I'm just writing down things that I need to do sort of for the house, for me, for my husband, things like that. And wow, this marker is exactly the color of my nail polish. Now I'm just writing work in all of my weekdays because it is something that is definitely going to be there. And just outlining it, I really like this technique. It just makes the letters all bubbly and cute, and I just really like it. I don't know, I really like it. I've always seen it in videos or in bullet journal spreads, but I haven't tried it, mostly because I don't want to put down the marker without an outline in case I mess it up. But I can't go over the outline with a light marker because then it would just show the pencil through. So yeah, that's why I've never done it before. And here I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna try it. But yeah, now I'm just writing down some things that I know are going to be happening, and then I will be doing the other side, but I don't think I have anything going on the other side either. And I know that I'm driving to my parents again, either Saturday or Sunday, but I didn't want to put that on there just because I don't know which day I am going in. So this is pretty much my spread, you guys. I just finished doing the other color on them for, like, you know, the personal slash other slash anything that doesn't work. And then that was it. I don't know why I questioned it there. I'm like, those lines don't match, but yeah, they do. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this really, really quick plan with me. I know it was very fast and chatty, but I will be back very soon with another video. Bye!